Hi guys, and welcome to my Red New career mode. That's right, my new career mode. So this is affirmation. I know I've been off for about a month. I'm sorry, but now I'm back and I'm ready to upload maybe about at least 2 episodes a day of this career mode for the half-time holidays. So here I'm just changing my name to Darren Purse. I think I'll change my name too. Yeah, Darren Purse, because Darren Purse is a good name. Now, during the next week, I'm planning to do 2 or 3 seasons with Reading. Then after that, I'll probably do maybe 2 episodes a week or something like that, each coming out on Saturday and Sunday, because those are the only 2 days I usually get on the Xbox, which is why I wasn't uploading much during the week. I'm sorry about that, but hopefully this will make up for it. This is might be doing 3 uploads today. I should be, I'll see though. So if I've only managed to record this episode, because then, well, it was yesterday and I got home quite late. But here I was just sorting out my team. Guthrie's unfortunately out injured. And here's the first guy I tried to buy, Raheem Sterling. I offered 1 million to start off with, and then I went in and offered 4.5 million for Lucha Maron. He's a really good defensive midfielder from Juventus, and if I were you, I'd suggest signing him. Here I'm just trying to sell all the dead wood that nobody really likes or wants, and players are not really going to use in this series much. So what I hope to do by the end of this season is escape relegation, maybe be a mid-table side. Second season, my aims are to go for maybe just above that, maybe like the top 7 Europa League spot. If you didn't know, I am in the Europa League. Here, Luca Marone did accept, so I went in and offered him £10,000 a week and 5% and important first team player. And Sterling, they wanted 1.4 million, so I offered that. But anyway, in the third season, I then hope to go for a top 4 finish, and then season 4, probably top the league, win everything, and then stop. Also, if there an international offer does come in, I might accept it. I'm not sure. I probably will, because I don't really like it, but the kits are good, so I'm probably going to do that. But so far, Marone and the other Sterling just kept saying no all the time, so I offered Marone £15,500 a week, which I thought was a good enough deal, and I'd accept. But here, Raheem Sterling rejected my offer again, so I just went in because he wanted a higher squad role, so I offered him important first team player. Then Marone accepted, finally, so I swapped him out for Legit Wood after looking at both of their stats. Although, if you see later in the episode, Karakan isn't really very good, so I'm probably going to use Legit Wood and Marone in that defensive midfield position. And here as well, I also brought in Raheem Sterling, who I think is a very decent player and should be a top player for my team in 2 or 3 seasons when we're challenging for top of the table. He's currently my second choice, but I hope that he's going to get better if I use him more. I think they hired a scout, Oscar Davies, so I sent him out to England because that's where he's from and it makes more sense, for 9 months, and he does come back with his first gold report in this episode, but you'll see that later in the episode. He's only 1 star though, so he's not going to find like loads of beast players, so hopefully I'll be able to get a better scout in. So we then went into our first game against Saint Etienne. So first of all, I sorted out the team using, Guthrie was still injured, but he does come back at the end of this episode. Well, I'm giving away so much in this episode. But anyway, so I was looking through the squad, look at good players. No, Hunt looks good. Should be a good big player in my plans. Also Roberts, I don't really like to use much really in this team. I'm not entirely sure why. Really because he's getting on a bit and he's quite old. So the game started off well with a pretty good chance for Bunyak here. As you see, I will show 2 highlights for each, 2 kind of views of each highlight. So that was another good save. And then here, St Etienne sprinted down the wing, crossed it in, and then a brilliant header from Aubameyang, is that? Yeah, Aubameyang, I think, and to put them 1-0 up. Bunyak then just headed wide after a brilliant cross from Sterling, who was amazing in this episode. Here it was a great save from Federici, I think that is, to keep it, and then just watch this save. What an acrobatic jump from Federici to get the ball above Aubameyang, and he caught it with 1 hand, which seems rather weird because usually goalkeeper saves it with 2 hands, but brilliant technique from the goalkeeper to just save it in 1 hand, and it stuck to his glove, and then later on in the game, Wood had the chance, but unfortunately couldn't put it away. So the game did end 1-0 to Saint Etienne, so not a very good start, but still, Saint Etienne are a very good team, and I wouldn't expect to beat them with this squad that I have at the moment. But nevertheless, we did then go into our next game. Looks like Gunnarsson's going to be his last season, so I will try to use him as much as I can in this series. Well, this season, sorry. So we didn't go to our next game, which was against Napoli. So after that game against Saint Etienne, my spirits weren't really that high. I was expecting a loss, but I was hopeful that we wouldn't get a loss. So I used my yellow kit and had them in their dark bluish kit that looks black on the screen, but it isn't. So I did decide to change the team around a bit, I think, yep. Because I noticed that my defence wasn't too good, so I put Mariappa in defence. And I did look for a new defender afterwards. I kept the team basically the same, really. But I did do a substitute at half time, but I didn't show that in this episode because, to be honest, I couldn't really be bothered to record it because I was too busy concentrating on the game to really be bothered. Sorry about that, but hopefully from now on I will. But here it started off quite well. Napoli were all over us in the first half, but Federici was on top form in this game, as you will see. It was brilliant saves, save to save, great technique there again. He seems like a really solid goalkeeper, so hopefully I'll be using him a lot. Very good technique from their striker, I think that was Cavani, but then Federici isn't going to miss that. But unfortunately, Federici did some more good saves, but he wouldn't be able to keep them out forever. And they just kept on coming. Federici with a great save, but then another great save here. Is it here that went in? No, it went wide again, and this was the goal. A great cross from Inler, I think that is. And then, oh no, this was another wide one. Sorry, it's confusing because there's so many shots that they missed. But once again, another miss for them. And then here, this is where they scored. No, it isn't. This is where they scored. Some bad defending, and then Pandev went through and put it in the 90th minute. As you might have seen, this episode is called 90th minute scripting because there were a lot of goals in the 90th minute. So we were unfortunate to lose that game. We're playing well, but then unfortunately I got really sloppy in the 90th minute and we lost that game. So here we went into a game against Genoa where we lost the first two, so our spirits were kind of really low. I used my white kit against their red and blue kit. So then I went into a team and sorted it out a bit. Not really many changes again, just Mariappa back in the team. And otherwise, the team was probably exactly the same, I think. Oh, and Wood, because he came on and he'd done really well. I also did keep Sterling in for this game because Sterling had been playing well. And I didn't want to just lose out just because I didn't play Sterling. So I then went into the next game. Genoa, there was a penalty for some reason, but Leaf on Dre just put it straight in the middle. I don't know why that was a penalty. Comment below if you think you know why. But anyway, we were really all over Genoa to begin with until then. Now look at that finish. Great technique and just in general he just completely fooled Federici. But anyway, Pogrebuniak then missed a great chance to get an equaliser. And in the first half at the end, we were all over them. And then here, Pogrebuniak, what a goal and just in general. I mean, what a finish. And it was really those OP shots. But anyway, Federici still in form in this game. But then here, he just wasn't going to save that. Once again, 90th minute scripting. A goal from Kukarizat to win Genoa the game 2-1 in the 90th minute. Like I said before, it was just full of 90th minute goals. This was the second in just 3 games and there was one more. So I did then have a transfer offer for Dominic Samuel, and that was a 150k. I wanted 180, so I put in that. I did then get another. I did then just sim through the season. I don't know why I'm showing you this. Nothing really much actually happened. Just probably because I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I know because I tried to get this guy called Chalobah, who's really good. And I do get him in this episode as the centre back I was talking about. He's 17 years old, 60 rated player. You might not think is very good, but if you actually use him, he's just a beast. Basically, no one can get past him. But in this episode, they do because it's Stoke City, and Stoke City have got John Walters and Kenyon Jones, so you'd expect them to get past me because it's really hard to beat Stoke. If you know, my last career mode was actually Stoke. Well, it was Fiorentina, but before that it was Stoke. I got into the third episode, but then unfortunately once again my Xbox deleted the saving. But anyway, here is Chalobah joining the team. So I haven't got much money left now, unfortunately. So comment below who you guys want me to buy. Chalobah, I did then just quickly put him into my team instead of Gorks, because I don't know why. And then instead of Gunter, I replaced him with Mariappa, who was really solid in the last game that he played. So I hope that he'd be solid again in this game. So I did then do this. I don't know why I'm showing this. Oh yeah, Guthrie's back from injury, which is good news. So I can use him. And here's the score report. So Federici gone up 1 to 73. Mariappa gone up none. Alex Pearce gone up 1 to 73. Chalobah hasn't gone up. Nick Shaw hasn't gone up. Caracan hasn't gone up. Marone's got up to 74 already. Tim McKee hasn't gone up. Sterling hasn't gone up, which I'm very upset by. Lee Fondre hasn't gone up. Pogba Bunyak hasn't gone up. McCleary hasn't gone up. Gunter's gone up by 1. Guthrie hasn't gone up. Gorks, McCarthy. Not really anyone else had gone up by much. But if you guys want to pause it now, you can have a look at how their stats have gone up. But there hasn't really been much time, so they wouldn't really have gone up by much. Jason Roberts had gone down by 1. I don't know why I kept showing you that. But that was quite worrying because I really like him. He was really good in the first game where I had him on the bench. And he missed a sitter really, but oh well. So I did then go on to the next game eventually when it does show that. I don't even know why I'm showing this bit. Oh yeah, I expect it to be 18th, but I hope to be maybe 15th, maybe 14th. Then next season, really push for that top 7 spot. But anyway, so we did then go into our next game, hopefully of the victory. But first, we got an offer for Caracan from West Ham. But I wanted 1.6 million because I wanted to sell Caracan, to be honest. But oh well. And then scouting report came back, and it was this guy, Steve King. And I just decided to sign him. I'm not sure why, but I just did. I did then get an offer for Sean Cummings, my right back. So I offered 600, or is it £800,000 if they want to get him for Derby, which I seriously doubt they would. So then we went to our next game against Stoke City. For this game, I sorted out the squad a bit. Usually the same squad as last time, just a few differences. And also, instead of Caracan, I had Guthrie in. So the game started off badly with Jones going through, and Stoke were all over me in the first half, if I'm honest. As you can see here, there was a bit of confusion. Then John Walters put it wide. In the second half, Stoke had a corner, and Kenyon Jones just scored it because, as you know, Kenyon Jones is always going to score those headers because he's just a beast in the air. Here as well, we were unfortunate not to score with a great stop from Begovic with his knee. But then here, what play this was for Pogba to score our first goal with those OP goals. Here it was great technique by I don't know who that is. I think it was Guthrie to pass it through, and then a great first touch by Pogba, and then a bullet shot into the back of a net to get an equaliser in this game. So it was 1-0 in the 56th minute. But Lee van Drayton had a shot from there because I was getting desperate, really. I don't know why I did that now, but I did. And then here, Lee van Drayton had a shot from outside the box, and once again, those really OP near post goals to make it 2-1 from Lee van Drayton. You know, he's been really good lately. Pogba then tried to make it 2-1 with a decent shot there that was never going to go in. And then in the 90th minute, Lee van Drayton went in to make it 3-1 to win us the game. A great running from him and a decent shot as well to win Reading the game 3-1. Our first win of the season, which was good. And it left us third in the table currently. I don't think I did show the league table though. So to end the episode, there was this offer for Jake Taylor. I wanted 200k though. So thanks for watching the episode, guys, and there should be another episode out in a couple of hours. Bye.